the tidewater glaciers, those that terminate touching the salty water. These glaciers feature steep, stunning ice faces and occasionally offer up a spectacular show when they calve or break off chunks of ice and release them to the water below with a stunning crack. While this interaction with the water can make these glaciers particularly exciting to view, it also leads to a unique life cycle for these ice giants, as the glacial ice interacts with the salty seawater in the bay. Without any protection, the salts in the seawater will rapidly melt the ice of the glacier, just like when we salt roads during winter storms to limit the amount of black ice. So for a glacier to be able to advance into the water, it needs to build up a protective layer of rocks that we call a moraine in front of itself to protect the ice from the salty sea. This process takes a lot of time, but once the protective moraine is built, the Tidewater Glacier can slowly make its way into the bay. However, this push can only go on for so long, and that protective barrier will begin to crack and fail. Cracks in the moraine allow seawater to start eating away at the glacial ice. From there, the glacier quickly retreats back toward the land as more and more seawater interacts with the exposed ice. Eventually, the glacier will retreat all the way out of the water, where, if climate conditions are right, it can start to build up a protective moraine again and slowly make its way back into the water. Today, we can see evidence of the glacial moraine on the sides of the glacier, where the ice appears almost black from that ground-up rock that coats it. This intense cycle of tidewater glaciers is responsible for the rapid retreat of the glaciers that covered this area just 250 years ago, when the glacial extent ended all the way in Icy Strait. Today, Icy Strait is still relatively shallow compared to the surrounding waters because of the terminal moraine of those great glaciers. The glaciers that surround us are incredible sculptures. They've completely shaped the entire landscape here in Glacier Bay and continue to do so with time. I'm continually amazed at the power of these ice giants and how they seem to defy expectations. The glaciers inspire me to keep exploring wild places and connecting with nature because I see something and learn something new each time I am face to face with them.